Tardigrades, otherwise known as water bears, are fascinating microscopic creatures that have the power to survive almost anything, including the harsh environment of outer space. In fact, a ton of them may have accidentally been spread all over the moon, leading to potential contamination. Just before midnight on April 11, 2019, an Israeli lunar lander crashed on the moon, holding several of these water bears and other human artifacts. Considering some of the wild feats that these water bears have achieved, it may be possible to revive the water bears from the moon, and it's even possible they could survive on the moon. So in today's video, we're going to be sharing with you some fascinating fun facts about tardigrades, otherwise known as water bears. So first of all, what are these weird creatures? Tardigrades, also known as water bears, are small micro-animals. This is very distinct because they are not microorganisms. They can actually have up to 40,000 cells inside of their body, despite these tardigrades being as small as some single-celled organisms. They are about 0.02 inches or 0.5 millimeters when fully grown, which means that we need a microscope to view them. These creatures have an extreme ability to survive extremely brutal environments. They can be revived from many damaging environments that would otherwise merely kill any other creatures. For example, they can withstand extreme temperatures. Scientists have conducted tests and discovered that these creatures can survive in temperatures as cold as minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 200 degrees Celsius. They can withstand heat upwards of 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 148.9 degrees Celsius. Surviving temperatures, though, is not just where it ends. Water bears can withstand radiation, boiling liquids, and massive amounts of pressure. In fact, up to 6 times the pressure of the deepest part of the ocean. These creatures can even withstand pure space outside of Earth for at least a week. It's possible that they could enter a kind of dormant state and survive for much longer in space as well. Some scientists have conducted extensive research and decided that these mighty little creatures could even survive an extreme extinction event, such as a massive gamma ray burst or cosmic explosion or huge asteroid completely wiping out nearly life on Earth. It's likely that these creatures would still survive. In many of the above extreme conditions which I've just listed, the tardigrades don't just survive. They have a special ability where they can enter a death-like state where they can later be reanimated, and this is known as cryptobiosis. Basically what they do is they curl into a dehydrated ball, that is, they let go of all their water and completely dehydrate, and this is called a tud. They do this by retracting their head and legs and creating that little ball. Now, if they enter this state, all you have to do is introduce them to water and suitable living conditions, and they will return to life in just a few hours. While in the state of cryptobiosis, their metabolic activity gets as low as 0.01% of normal levels, and their organs are protected by a sugary gel called trehalose. They also seem to make a large amount of antioxidants, which may be another way to protect vital organs. In fact, they even have a special protein to protect their DNA from radiation damage. In 2016, for example, scientists were successfully able to revive 2 water bears that were stuck in this death-like state for 30 years. And another experiment previously done in 1948 claimed to have revived tardigrades from the death-like state for over 120 years. In another report which I found, we discovered and identified a claim that some of these tardigrades were stuck in this state for 2,000 years in an ice sheet. However, we weren't able to extensively verify this claim, so that could be false. We should note, though, that the true extent of tardigrade survival, or whether they have the potential to be theoretically immortal, is not known. It is very well possible that they could be revived from such an intense state over a period of thousands of years, and may even have the ability to be immortal, at least in this state. Now, there are actually several types of tardigrade species. In fact, dozens or potentially even thousands. Some of these species reproduce asexually, requiring only one tardigrade to make more duplicates of itself, whereas others reproduce sexually, requiring a male and a female. Also diverse is their diet. Some species will eat fluids to survive in water, such as sucking juice from algae, lichens, and moss, whereas other tardigrades will hunt those tardigrades and eat them, or just eat each other. So the discovery and research of tardigrades has posed interesting questions for us humans. For example, what if we've accidentally contaminated Mars and the Moon with tardigrades, messing with future research into potential alien microbial life? It's also possible that tardigrades could be lying dormant on one of the few satellites that have left our solar system, destined to one day become reanimated on a distant planet, bringing extensive life to that planet millions of years into the future. It's also led to questions and research about biology, immortality, and human longevity. How can we use, for example, what we've learned about tardigrades' ability to protect their DNA to increase human lifespan by preventing our DNA damage and other issues that lead to disease and death? One thing is for sure, and it's that the extensive research about tardigrades is required, and the extent of the implications for these creatures is yet to be fully understood by the world. So we hope you enjoyed this quick little bit of content here. If you think that you have a wildlife or pest-related problem, these tardigrades are probably not going to be a problem. However, some types of wildlife and pests can be big problems for your home, such as raccoons, skunks, possums, ants, bees, etc. If you suspect that you have a wildlife or pest-related problem, contact us and let the experts handle the problem for you. We at Wildlife X Team International specialize in safe and responsible removal, and we restore any damage that they may have caused and prevent it from happening again. So just give us a call at 855-WILDLIFE or visit our website at wildlifexteam.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Having trouble with wildlife in your home or office? Wildlife X Team is your solution to get rid of the raccoons, bats, rats, and snakes. Having a professional team, we offer both residential and commercial animal removal methods by using innovative and integrated techniques. Our services include animal trapping, dead animal removal, nuisance wild animal control, and animal capture. What are you waiting for? To get 24/7 service, call us at 855-WILDLIFE for an affordable solution for your nuisance wildlife issues.